Yahbashim Yahshai Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Vashai Barakatham to the Akim wa Akim out there keeping his word truth in all sincerity, teaching the downfall of Esau, his 2/3 of the wicked kingdom and these heathens. I would like to give honor to the elders and apostles of GMS, men of valor DTA, and the men likewise speaking prophecy in the name of Yahbashim Yahshai. I would give a shout out to the 1/3 men, women, and children that's keeping this knowledge to the best of their ability, and to the Habai Hashal Dawadah, the house of David. I just want to go over some of this stuff that I've been watching. If you're not following GMS Awakening, it would be a very good thing for you to go to their page and follow them. Okay, so here's where we're going to start right here. So this is our the economy, not our economy. We just live.
Keep our personnel safe.
The nation's top infectious disease expert is not ruling out a national lockdown.
Americans should be prepared that they're going to have to hunker down significantly more than we as a country are doing.
Well, more and more businesses continue to shutter. Ski resorts across the country are following the lead of the cruise ship industry and shutting down their operations. And in Las Vegas, MGM announced the temporary shutdown of its hotels and casinos effective tomorrow. Anthony?
All right, Mo.
You know, that's a beautiful thing to see, because MGM Grand has over 30 hotels and casinos. So this is the time that our elders and apostles that were out before us, this is the time that they were wishing that they could see. See, there's 30 properties right there. Let's see how much one of these casinos make a year, a day. How much money? All right, so the revenue, this is probably over a year, maybe. It looks like 1.3 billion. Maybe that's a year. Maybe in one day they make 1.3 billion. Yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, they make a grip. All right, so University of Las Vegas found that the 23 Vegas casinos bring in over 72 million each in 2013. The fiscal year ending up with over 5 billion of their visitors' money altogether. That's an average of over 600,000 a day per casino. So they make about 600,000 a day per casino. So that's a lot of money. And for them to be closed from now until April 2nd, that's a lot of money. So if you do that times how many days it is from now until then, they're losing millions of dollars. But, you know, they all have to be on the same agenda. You know, everybody has to be on the same agenda for everything to work out, you know, so that they can release this mark of the beast, this RFID chip, you know. Matter of fact, I have found something that they talking about. Oh, shoot, what the heck was this, a video on a video? Well, whatever. They was talking about giving $1,000 a day, or giving everybody $1,000. The government was considering doing that, but you know how the Bible says a gift can destroy the heart. So Let me see if I can find that verse. So they're thinking about giving everybody $1,000 because of this oppression for the month. You know what I mean? Which I'll gladly take it, but I'm just gonna use it for whatever. But I don't want this shit just continues. We get the fuck up out of here, because this is Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Now I'm not gonna beg the government for no money. Like, the people are gonna go run down the government. They're gonna run down to Egypt. These people, they're going to run down to Egypt. That's why it says, woe unto them. It says, Isaiah 31, it says, woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel. Speaking of Yahweh Shai, neither seek the Lord, Yahweh, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. They're not looking for him. They're looking for the help. That's why even if they give that $1,000, realistically it don't mean nothing. They already the money ain't shit. We already know that the money don't mean shit. You know, the money's actually is like saying the bread and circus. They giving you something to keep you, satisfied for a moment so you don't riot or whatever. But it's all a part of their agenda. They got plans. They're gonna release this RFID chip. You know what I mean? And a lot of people gonna go down there and take it. You're gonna have to endure to the end. You're gonna have to endure to the end and not receive it. So, it's like there's a verse that says we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what you're trying to do. We know you're trying to just like make stuff seem like, oh, we're doing something for the people, when realistically your agenda is way bigger. You know, I'm not gonna go down there and be like, oh, I need this $1,000. Like, fuck it. I'd rather just deal with what, have my faith in how about Shimmy Shai, and go through this struggle, go through this Jacob trouble, and get delivered up out of it. Adawan Ratazah Yahweh Ratazah. But for the rest of you women that can't strip, you women that, right now you can't be dancing on no poles, even on Las Vegas, being a go-go dancer, you're about to lose a lot of money. And Trump's shutting down the no food stamps. Food, no food stamps, April 2nd. Nope, that's not the one. April 2nd, 2020. This is it. New snap, new snap food, new snap food stamp rules April 1st. Need help paying bills? Let's see. Okay, so it says the USDA and the federal government will be enforcing a number of select a number of work requirements that are part of the SNAP food stamp program. That tighten regulations will go into effect April 1st, which is like in a few days. And this is when MGM Grand should be opened back up April 2nd. April 1st, that could cause as many as 700,000 families to lose their government food benefits. This is good, This is good. I mean, there's a lot of people that need their food stamps and stuff. I understand. But then there's a lot of these people that are on this are more Edomites than they are Israelites, you know? Um, people don't, either they're older or, people claiming to have health issues, or people just lazy. People lazy as fuck, they don't want to work. The mirth is gone. This is it. I don't Ratazah, this is the year. It's saying April 1st does not apply. Let's see. What does it say? Based on formula, takes family size natural. This rule, which is financed as agricultural restrictions, work eligible adults without dependents from state. Okay, so if you could work and you don't got dependents, okay, which April 1st does not apply to children and their parents. Those over 50 include elderly, those with disabilities, or pregnant women. So they're still going to be trying to feed the children. But for the rest of you people, like you college students and stuff like that, you put your faith in this world. Like I always told you guys, every time I talk to people, I say, look, man, don't go to college. You're wasting your life. Just go get you an apprenticeship. Go join an apprenticeship. And then if you want to go to college, then do that afterwards. But, at least that way you don't got to be in debt and you can pay out of your pocket. But at least, after 4 years, if you're an apprentice electrician, 4 years, and you come out making 27, 30 something dollars an hour, or an lineman, you come out making money, or even a plumber or a welder or something, you come out making money. You got making $45, $65 an hour, depending on what you're doing, but you guys jump into this belief, this system of Esau that believes, oh, you got to be in debt first. You want to get credit, you got to go in debt. You got to go in debt. You got to bow down. You got to sign over your life for 5 or 6 years for this car. You need a better car. These women ain't gonna like you, man. Don't give a fuck about these bitches, because even if you get the best car, they still gonna fucking cheat on you. They still gonna take it, though. You get this best house, guess what? This bitch still gonna take it. You let these women rule over you because of the system of Esau. That's why the Most High says it's better not to get married in this place, to not take a wife in this place. Let that shit be. Because no matter what, these women gonna fall into this system. They try to do baby traps and be like, well, shit, I'm just gonna let him get me pregnant, take your kid, and don't even take care of their kid. You know what I mean? They go do other shit. So it's better. I tell a lot of you young kids in high school and stuff, stay focused on what you're doing. There ain't nothing wrong with doing more for yourself than doing more for other people. I mean, you do more for other people, but what I mean as in do more for other people, I'm talking about females. Like, worry about yourself. If she ain't trying to serve you, and even if she is serving you, she ain't gonna serve you 100%. So wait till the kingdom. So and this should be taught to all nations. You know what I mean? Because we don't know who's who exactly. We judge by the spirit, but the wheats and tares. The tares gonna get bundled up and get burnt, and the wheat's gonna get stored into the barn. So. But that's not us to do that. That's how about Shimmy and Shai and the angels. The angels gonna separate that. But yeah, so you see that I know a lot of you women are stripping and stuff. Y'all still got a chance of losing your food stamps, man. A lot of y'all got this EBT card. Y'all thought y'all was special, but guess what? It's showing that Esau's divorcing y'all. So up to 700,000 people. So 700,000 people that might not be able to go back to work, depending on this coronavirus, whatever's going to happen, and whatever happens after that, because it's going to be plagues upon plagues and pestilence on pestilence and stuff like that. So whatever happens after that. So you got 700,000 people that can't go to work. The economy's down. You ain't got food in the store. You're not going to have your EBT. You women that ain't going to be stripping. You can't strip. And even if you can, there's a liquor law that's going on. You can't be out late. Parts of the country are shut down by 8 o'clock. That's when you women actually go into the strip club. That's when you women actually go out. So now men ain't going to be looking for you. You ain't going to have no makeup. You can't bathe because guess what? You're going to stink. You ain't going to have the proper soap. Eventually your stuff's going to run out. Your food's going to run out. So there was a girl already on my Snapchat that was having her period. And she was like, well, I'm upset because everybody's hoarding everything. I went to the store to go get me some toilet paper, and I couldn't get no fucking toilet paper, and I'm bleeding everywhere, and it's fucking messy. This is exactly how she described it. She goes, it's fucking messy. She's like, I'm willing to give a blowjob for some toilet paper, and some guys hit her back talking about, I got a 24 pack If you come over here and, eat my girl out, talking about his girlfriend. So, and then she replied on there, she was like, shit's about to get real. Y'all think that this is a joke. The Most High say He gonna take everything from you. You thought you were equal, but you're not. And even if, let's say that you are getting this EBT. Let's say, because a lot of you women be like, girl, it's cool. I'm going to take care of you. You my bitch. Whoop de whoop. This is how y'all talk. Fucking retarded. Like, at the side of your neck. I'm going to take care of you. We going to take care of each other. You know what I mean? So I got the food stamps. You can come over here and eat. Now when all your homegirls over there eating up all your shit, and then she going to bring a nigga over there, and that nigga going to eat up all your shit, probably take your EBT card, your kids going to be hungry. Because that's already what's happening. You got these wild-ass niggas that's in your house eating up all your shit, eating up all your kids' Fruit Loops and everything else. But see, you women you're going to realize pretty soon that you actually need a man of the Lord. You're going to realize that soon because your friends is going to do you dirty and eventually your ass going to get robbed. You're going to get robbed. If you don't see it, then it just ain't meant for you to see, but you're going to go through it. They going to come rob you. They going to come rob you. They going to come in your house, eat up everything, and nigga going to come in. You going to want him to leave. Well, he ain't going to leave. You know what I mean? He going to end up beating your ass or something. But you want to trust in this world and this system. You want to kick the man out the house. Now you about to be stuck. So I'm just saying, with that, the economy is being affected. It ain't our economy, but this is a beautiful stuff to see. It's a beautiful stuff to see. This is stuff that the elders and apostles before was waiting on. The prophets of before. They was waiting on this day. They was praying to see this day. So, with that said, you women at ease, man, you better raise up because realistically, if you don't see it, 700,000 people about to get kicked off. That's at least one of your homegirls. Nah, maybe not one. Maybe you might have one friend or a half. That's a lot of fucking people. 700,000 is almost a million. That's gonna be without food. That's gonna be people looking for jobs when there ain't no jobs because of this coronavirus. I'm out of work because of this coronavirus. But I ain't tripping. The dude told me he gonna try to see if he can get me in a nursing home or hospice or something. But that's where it comes down to being a man. Us men have more than one talent. You know what I mean? Like the Most High blessed me with the ability to be able to learn languages quick. So it's weird. I don't even, it's the Most High, But it's funny because Elder Tahar them and even Malek Ariat said, he was like, that's the beginning of spiritual power. Because I be doing, yeah, I should have done a video about this, though. If y'all don't believe me about me, man, I'd be breaking stuff, like ripping trunks off and all kinds of stuff. But I was working 2 days ago, and I told the dude, I said, look, man, I need to borrow a screwdriver. And I was like, but I don't want to borrow a good one because I'd be breaking stuff. And he was like, what you mean? And then there was an old man working with me. And I'm like, nah, man, I don't know. Just like sometimes I just be breaking stuff. So he gave me this big ass screwdriver, and I'm only taking apart. I'm telling you, I'm only taking apart a bad piece. And as soon as he walks out, the old man stood there, and boom! I didn't break the screwdriver where the plastic is. The whole tip of the front of the screwdriver, not no little piece, busted off. Boom! And it's weird, and I keep trying to tell people. And Malek Ariad be like, man, you might have some spiritual powers on a low level or just don't know. But I mean, it's constantly like that. Like there's stuff like, there's stuff there's stuff like that. But the Most High said he like everything equally yoked. But it's funny because I always have to tell people before I do anything, I'm like, look, I don't want to do it. Make sure you show me something right, how you want it, because I tell them, I'm like, man, I just break stuff. Like I just rip. I'll go to open a door and rip the whole fucking door off the dryer or something. You know what I mean? Like rip. It's fucking weird. So we went downstairs. Now it's like, I told the dude because I'd be fixing shit. Oh, I'll get back to that. Yeah. So I went downstairs and I was telling the guy, I was like, hey, remember how I told you I'd be breaking stuff? And I was like, oh, I broke your screwdriver. He goes, what? And I was like, yeah. He goes, how? And the old man was like, yo, because the old man was standing there. He was like, it wasn't just no little piece. He's like, the whole chuck just busted off. He was like, I ain't never seen nothing like that. And I'm like, yeah. He was like, the guy was like, don't worry about it, because he's like, I got plenty more screwdrivers. But it's still the whole point of like me having to tell people like, no, I don't want to do it because I'll fuck your shit up. Like I'll rip the trunk off the truck. Like it just like I'll go to open the trunk and rip the whole trunk door off. And then people will be like, "Damn, I remember the first time I ripped the trunk door off." But that's not the first time that's happened. I've ripped my friend's back of her Scion, her trunk off her car. Didn't I? It was like all I did was like we're laughing. I go to open it and just rip the back off. Like what the fuck? And, they'd be like, how the fuck do you like, my friends be like, how do you fuck do you do this shit? I don't know. Like, well, now I know that how about Shimmy Shai allows people to have spiritual powers and stuff. Not saying that I have spiritual powers. Maybe I just got something, I don't know what's going on, but I mean, well, yeah, I don't want to desire it is spiritual powers, because he say he's going to increase it, he's going to increase the standard, but yeah, so that goes back to the men being able to be the head of the household, because most of us men could do different things. I could do maintenance, I could do electrical, I have nursing background, I got, you know what I mean? You women, that's for you to stay at home, you know what I mean? I could farm, I got land, it's just like, yo, it's like us men, we could just jump in something and adapt to it. Just show me how to do it. Boom, jump in it. Because, Judah or Israel, we the salt of the earth. Jump in a tractor, learn how to drive a tractor. Jump in. It's like stuff. It's like we sit there and we already know how to do stuff, kind of, Like people be trying to teach us. They show us how they want it. And we just got it, So, but for you women, you only got one trade, I mean, it's like, I don't mean it like that, because there are a lot of women that could do a bunch of shit, there are some women I see online that build stuff that, I mean, I'm like, damn, girl, but overall, you're supposed to be the helper. You're supposed to be helping your husband. You're supposed to be doing that. These issues are not gonna stop until you drop. Basically, stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. That's what Yahweh about to come do. He's stopping all y'all bullshit. He about to shut them down, and then he gonna open up the kingdom of Yahweh by Shem outside. That's just how it's gonna be. There's gonna be rulerships. But with that said, just want to say Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahshai, Brakatah.